Hi guys, welcome or welcome back. Today we're going to be making some banana bread. So if you know me, you know that I love fall, and one of the best things about fall is getting to bake. So we're going to do some baking today. We're going to make some banana bread because I've been wanting some for a very long time. Now, I'm sick right now, so if you guys kind of bear with me, I know my voice is a little scratchy, but we're going to do this anyway, so I hope you enjoy it, and if you want to learn how to make it, stick around to the end of this video. Okay, so we're going to start by mixing our dry ingredient sugar mixture. We're starting off with half a cup of sugar, no, 1/3 of a cup of sugar, my bad, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda, along with a sprinkle of salt. Okay, so now we're going to take 2 really ripe bananas. Now one of them I had frozen and I thawed it, so you can do that as well. So I got 2 bananas and I'm going to start mashing them with a fork. The more mashed they are, the less banana chunks there will be, but the banana flavor will be really strong, and vice versa, so do what you wish. Okay, so now we're going to have about 2/3 a cup of milk. We're just going to pour that into our banana mixture, and then we're going to stir. Alright, now we're going to add a splash of vanilla. Now, it's about a teaspoon, but who really measures vanilla? Just make sure you stir that really well just to get it all incorporated nice and evenly. Alright, now we're going to be adding a 1/3 cup of apple cider. I know it sounds weird, I know, but trust me on this, it just adds the slightest hint of apple flavor, and it's so good. I'm using my homemade apple cider, but you can use any apple cider you'd like, store-bought, homemade, whatever you'd like. If you'd like my recipe on apple cider, you should check out my video on that. Alright, now we're going to do a cup of flour. I'm using all-purpose flour here, but you can use really any flour. I wouldn't recommend coconut flour, considering that takes a lot of extra adjustments to the recipe, but you can use whichever flour you'd like. You're just going to sift that through to get rid of any clumps and lumps in the flour. We're just going to sprinkle that evenly in a mixture, and then we're going to stir really well. Alright, now we're going to add our sugar mixture. So that's our sugar, baking soda, baking powder, salt. We're just going to sprinkle that over before we stir it. Alright, so I ended up adding another 1/3 cup of flour because my batter was particularly runny today. So you can do that if you need to, or if it's too dry, you can add more milk. Just accommodate to your needs. Alright, now we're going to add 2 eggs. I do not have farm fresh eggs at the moment, that's what I prefer to use, but you can use whatever you'd like. These are just 2 large eggs, and we're just going to stir that really well, make sure it gets incorporated completely. All right, now we're gonna put that in the oven at 375 for 15 minutes and at 400 for 3. Hi guys, so it's the next morning. You totally do not have to let it cool all night long, but because of the time you ate, it just worked out that way. So my banana bread is done. It kind of burned a little bit on the edges there, so just make sure you watch your time. But it's done, so now I'm going to take this knife, and I'm just going to kind of cut around the edges a little bit. Not cutting anything off, just cutting the edges so that it doesn't stick to the pan as much. Alright, put that out. I'm going to just flip it back over. And I'm going to cut it into like thirds, I think, maybe. Okay, so now I've just got all these little pieces. And I'm going to put them back into this pan to store it. Okay, so I've got my banana bread on a plate here, just like a little, looks like a cake slice really. And I've got some milk to go with it. Yeah, you can do whatever. So, sorry the camera angle's really badly. My tripod is broken. So, we're just gonna have to suffer through it for a minute to get it on. So, I'm just gonna try this right now. It looks so good. Looks like very dense, like a good banana bread should be. Plate is sliding. Okay. Y'all, when I tell you that was the most amazing banana bread I personally have ever made, it's so good. You've got to save this video, give it a like so you can come back and find it later. Oh my goodness, it's so good. You guys have to try it. So if you try it and you like it, let me know in the comments down below, and make sure you subscribe to see more like it. Bye.